Hello everybody. Welcome around. It's time to continue the adventures of Arthur Morgan, I would say. I'm not going to do that long a stream because I have to go back to work tomorrow again. Well, at least some streaming will be happening. Oh, wait, there's a dam somewhere? I have not seen that yet. That was quite the wave to get the boat up on that tray. I like the new loading screens now that we moved.
1, 2, 3, 4, I love Marine Corps!
Hello everybody, thank you for the raid, TTK Mom. Greatly appreciated. And total surprise. Total surprise. A giant surprise. Totally. Totally. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. And so yeah, for everyone who doesn't want to get spoiled, I haven't started yet, but I will do 1 or 2 story missions. So there will be story spoilers for chapter 3. So I'm a little bit into the game already. So if you want to keep your experience of Aria 2 spoiler free, you should better pop off soon, TM. Pizza, 3D arting, and Wild West adventures. A good Sunday so far. Yeah, that sounds good. So let's see. Let's see. Then we have here Fuzzy. We have Haru. No, I can't even do. There we go. And yeah, obviously TTK Mom. Hi, Trigo. Yeah, I've grown quite a bit and turned a bit German.
I know what you're thinking.
I ain't thinking much.
Drunken idiot, that's what you're thinking.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur? Have you? That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice. That's nice.
Not sure why there weren't any subtitles, but yeah, happy eating. Enjoy your dinner, and thanks again for the stream. I enjoyed that very much, and yeah, thanks for the raid again.
It's okay, people. It's okay.
They aren't in the tropics. You'll freeze to death dressed like that.
I got a score. Got something good.
Yay, the stew is there.
Got a score, Miss Roberts. Maybe you'll let me take you out sometime.
I don't think so.
I shall. Hey, Batman. Go buy us something decent to eat, hmm? Okay.
God, Micah is such an asshole. Wait, why didn't that fill my course again? What's wrong here? Ah.
All you folks can thank Uncle Micah when the eating's good. You hear?
Yeah, see, I have only thrown my plate on the ground. Do I want to have a fine brandy? Probably not. Gin, open gin, that's all the same. Here, plain plump bird. That's gonna refill the course. Yeah, but he's chatting up the ladies. She says no, and then he says, "Okay, see you later," and then tells the cook, "Yo, fat man, piss off! Get us something proper to eat." And this was the second time he was loud-mouthing.
Mr. Morgan, can I ask you a favor if it's convenient, I mean?
Sure.
In a second.
If you're out on your adventures and you see any herbs for seasoning, would you mind grabbing them for me?
Seasoning?
Yes.
Ah yes, the game has decided to now find out that...
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
The game is weird. Randomly decided to... what you want? 2 creeping thyme, oregano, or wild mint. Oh, I have creeping thyme. Where's she? Where'd she go? Come back, lady. I still have to learn a lot of these people's names. Susan. What the hell is wrong with the game? This place seems buggy. I can't greet her, I can't antagonize her. Weird. Yeah, have a good one, Fuzzy. And yeah, no worries. And see? Micah was loudmouthing, "Oh yeah, you will eat great now." And hasn't put anything in. He probably has taken something out. Can I now talk to her? Hey, Susan! Hold up, see the second? No.
Hi there.
Because I'm quite sure I have... creeping thyme here somewhere. Not sure I can... crafting, probably. Sage, yarrow, ginseng. Maybe not. Alright, now, let's... Wait, what's the time? 2 in the afternoon. Ah well. Let's head to town anyway and see if we can do the... I think we have 2 story missions open. There's the one from Dutch, and then there's the grey one. Let's talk to Dutch first. Probably gonna be trouble again. But hey.
Any problems, you shout out, Lenny.
Hi, Arthur.
Keep your eyes open for any trouble.
Of course.
True. And this game looks absolutely gorgeous. Although the shadows are a bit buggy with the settings I run. They look a bit grainy, but... No. No. It's just the video settings I have. I've turned down the shadows a bit, because usually like the shadows around from the forest and all that. Just quickly sending a message here. Come on, send. On the floor they look good, but close up they look a bit garbage. Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm running... Can't read it. 56 FPS at the moment. So that's why I'm only streaming in 30 FPS. Because I already know there's a couple of areas around here where I only get like just over 30 FPS. Like 34, 35. It's obviously still perfectly playable. But for the stream, I know streams start looking weird when you try to force 60 FPS in stream and the game or the medium, whatever you're streaming, doesn't reach the 60 FPS.
Never would have seen it coming.
Oh, I know, honey.
My, what a glorious day it turned out to be.
It's simply heavenly.
Well, there it is.
Wait, Dutch's not here. He's over there.
This way. Come on.
Ah, I'm stuck behind the horse. Crap. We're on the horse.
Wait.
Okay. Fixed itself. Not looking at the horse did help.
I won't talk about that boy. Don't know why we can't put it behind us.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, Don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly. Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses.
Yeah.
Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Yeah, I would like to get me rifle first, please.
Come on. We need to get moving. Whoa.
Yes, I want to get my rifle,
Getting on then, mister.
please.
Y'all.
No? Why can't I?
Why aren't you getting on the wagon?
I want my repeater rifle. That's why I'm not getting on the wagon.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the other stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
So yeah. Hey, Paulus. Can we get a shout out for Paulus, please?
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Thank you. Shots.
Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Can I now get my gun, please? No? Still not?
Damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
I would really appreciate if I could have my rifle. Game.
Dangerous business, the life of a lawman, isn't it?
Appears so.
I'm just glad we got Archibald here to show us the ropes.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
I can't get even off the horse, the cart now.
Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest feathers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Go right at the crossroads. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Bear right again here.
Yeah, I guess it's scripted that I don't have my rifle. And just my revolver.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
There we go.
Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
I don't think we bring in anyone in alive.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found our rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78. Well, the way I...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the ride.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea. Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williams. person.
Forget the rider. They'll round him up later. Get the other one.
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
Anthony! Anthony, where you at, boy? Goddamn fool. Where you at, boy? Anthony!
Game?
Right. Let's gather them up.
Wait, why is the wagon over there? Yep. But I didn't get any prompt or anything, so... like a stealth takedown prompt, so I just punched him.
Just drop him with the others.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, tell me about
That
you.
is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Great Plains.
Well, years ago they was the finest family around.
Hey, Purple. Doing good.
Please tell me you're almost done, Arthur. Sure. Just a second.
Now what? I thought I was to get out of dodge now.
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of business. Look out! We got more coming up. No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
I will follow in a moment. 1 second, please.
Getting out of here, then.
Yep. Although I am technically with the law right now, so looting these people is probably not the best idea, but well, the dead don't, but the cops might. True, and Aconite has my address, so... I better be careful. Why do you keep stepping on top that bloody table, Arthur?
Forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah. Seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so
Oh, that's
neither should we.
one of ours
Ain't
then, huh?
planning to.
Bill?
That was worth the effort, though.
I wasn't with the law.
Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word.
1 second, I have to mark home first. Well, somewhere there.
Set, go!
Oh, it even gives me waypoints. Perfect.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that. You okay there, old man?
Oh, Up.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. You're I was gonna say you're like a son to me, but you're more than that.
Well, he never specified that I had to use the road, right?
It's good to see you again, Mr. Morgan.
Did you miss me?
Of course. But we've been very busy. Did you have fun on your adventures?
Sure, always. But this is home. You're my family, Miss Grimshaw. Oh, you're back. Well, I should get back to it.
Okay. Chop, chop, Miss Jones.
What's these black spots?
Ain't you cold?
You don't make a convincing lawman.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely don't make a convincing lawman. Let's see. What do we got here? Yep. That I'll keep for myself. That can go. Can go. Ah, okay. The game has not explained that to me yet, I don't think.
Do some goddamn work, will you, Bill, please? People's getting hungry. What about you? I've been working, you damn fool. That's why I'm in this state.
Thank you, Arthur.
I was thinking, even if I die, at least I won't have to see that Ford no more.
Oh, I like that. That's funny. Yes, I'll remember that one.
Them horses is hungry.
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
In a second, lady. In a second. Oh, that's a story mission. No, then not yet. Thank you.
Hi, Arthur.
Mr. Marston.
Okay, that's cool. That's easy, good boy points.
What do you think of the place?
I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
If you say so.
Arthur really wants to step up onto some things today, huh?
Hello, Miss Grimshaw.
And that I give grants too? Perfect. No, I didn't change anything, no.
Aren't you cold in just that?
It's odd.
Proud Englishman.
Don't fight other men's battles, boy. And anyway, my family weren't even English.
Whatever you say, King Arthur.
Hey.
I like Sean. And I'm 100% sure the game has not told me about these chores before.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place.
Hello.
Yay! More Deadeye! $451 to 550. Okay. I'm irritated that there's no perks unlocked here. I thought that
Hi there.
You okay, Uncle?
the designated
Yeah, I'm gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can drum up some leads.
Well, do it quietly.
the marking specific aim points with Deadeye, I thought was
It's like I always say,
a
there's
Deadeye perk.
degrees when it comes to arguing with young women, and neither of them work.
Oh, I've heard you say that.
Ah crap! I wanted.
And it did not impress then any more than it does now.
Let's sleep into the night then, for some reason.
Hey, Dutch.
Oh, it's good to have Micah back again, huh?
Nah.
I ain't so sure about that. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
Can I now eat again from the stew and get my other perks to my other cores to full again too?
It's real simple.
No.
If there's no king,
But there's another Robber Homestead thing. I have less qualms about that now that I know that it's just
Come, have a seat, Morgan.
You busy, Arthur?
that it's just fucking over
Not too busy. What?
hillbillies.
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. They're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
I put up the volume a bit.
It's up north.
Tell me if it's better now.
Side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland Falls, though. You know it?
Sure, more or less.
I mean, not much sound happening right now. I mean.
Eso. Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot from here. Just up the hill this way. Follow me.
Yeah, then get a move on, mate. Not just follow me. Say follow me, maybe...
There's a spot up ahead where we should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on this job, don't you?
Big place, right? You got your binoculars?
Well, there's a pretty big barn in the back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house.
Stairs could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there.
I ain't sure about this.
Boy, I think we need to draw them out somehow, and... I got an idea. Follow me.
Wait, he's only going on in with his revolvers? That sounds like a stupid idea.
All these trees, I can't get a proper look at the place.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
Coast seems clear so far.
Yeah, so far.
Hey, keep it down. I hear voices. Come on, let's hide behind this shed. See if we can hear what they're saying. Just stay quiet.
This time around, creepers fin. Don't score notions in the Tiffany Clinic's head.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? Oh, Edie, get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Your niece will pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed.
Go! You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it. What we doing, Javier?
Okay, you take cover by the rock over there. I'll create a little distraction, then you jump them, okay?
What kind of distraction?
You'll see.
Oh, this, not this rock, that rock. Okay. Okay, this rock. We torched the barn. Oh, interesting.
Oh, swanking heck!
What the hickory happened here? We got to put this out, don't you? Oh.
Hey! I
Oh, hickory now, Arthur!
Let's take them out quick. The rest will be on their way. One in the cabin. At the window. Into the fire. Defend your
Shy about defending that barn. Let's check in there first.
Has to be under here. There's no place else that can store it.
Yeah, I will be with you in a second. Pick up what? What?
You want the money or not? Come on.
Yeah, I want the money. I will be there with you. Redeem teach me German. Horse butts are the best. Pferdehintern sind das Beste, das Größte. Something like that. Oh yeah, thank you. Hello. Pump action shotgun, huh? Ha 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 ha. So now that I own it, I should have it automatically, right? Even after dropping it now. Did it? Oh. But just having it in the hand for a second is enough, right? Ah, shit, Arthur! Yeah. The game feels super buggy at the moment. It's really annoying. Ooh. $50. $100. Large jewelry bag. Whoa. That alone was worth it.
Look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
How much did we get? 175. Yeah, that's a good amount. Did I loot everything? Probably. Wait, this is not my horse.
Come on.
No. But the horse seems calm enough, so now I can actually just reach into the saddlebags. But might be that I want to make this my horse. No, not this one at least. Oh my god, this is even worse. Ow! Once again! Come on! Wait, where is my horse? Still down there. Hello, my friend. So where the fuck are we even? Up here. Oh god. What's that? Albert Manson. Oh, that's the photographer. This is gonna be a long ride. Yeah, I kinda saw that coming too, but oh well, there's technically for fast travel, yes. But I usually don't use it. Although I'm not actually not. No, I can fast travel from camp, but I can fast travel from camp, and then I can fast travel from with a train and. Hold on, I want to make sure this is wolf and bear country. Want to make sure I have a proper gun at hand. There's in theory stagecoaches, but I don't think I have actually unlocked them yet.
Easy, whoa.
What's this? An abandoned camp? I found an abandoned camp, but it wasn't abandoned. It was probably a trapper or something, and he saw me from up the mountain. So I quickly pissed off.
Easy.
Mostly because I don't want another not a bounty again on my head, you know? Yes, I have a good chunk of money.
Hey, girl, easy.
See what now?
You just lead me to my path, and I'll lead you to yours.
There's a predator here.
Go easy, girl.
Horse didn't like that.
It's okay, girl. Just a scratch.
Yeah. I understand this is probably really cold. Like, really cold. It's coming straight out of the mountain. Oh. That was a super fast skinning. Wait, what was this? Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. Well, it was a singular, so it's a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. Oh. Where is it? Is it in progress? Yes. Companion, animals, and what? Wait, sit there. 24 of 178. So, I mean, I know I have seen more, but I have never hunted or studied them, you know? Although, irritatingly enough, this shoop thing, I already knew that it was a 3-star, but for the bison, I didn't know that.
You're okay, girl.
Is it a good idea to ride directly through Valentine? I mean, it should be fine, right? I have paid off my bounty. And I may want to quickly stop at the weaponsmith. Get more ammo. For the Springfield as well as for the repeater. Yeah, sorry, I'm riding too fast. People are getting pissy with me. And I probably will just get a good meal here at the saloon. Oh yeah, true. Oh, hold on. Me horse is dirty. It's funny that the saddle where I had my ass and legs is also completely dirty and rancid.
First time, mister? Oh, Joe. You don't even have a tail feather left.
What's it to be?
Lamb fry. Oh, lamb fry. Oh,
Plate of lamb fry.
Oh, that looks fucking great.
I tell you, it's the curse. Hope you like it.
That looked awesome.
For your assistance.
Oh wait, there's a barber's here, right?
Don't need no more trouble from you.
Yeah, chill. I'm not here for making trouble.
Hello there, sir. Don't think I've seen you around here before. I'll have you neatened up in no time.
So, what can we do with the hair, for example? Okay, we can shorten it a bit. No, I like it long. Oh god. Can we do with a beard? Holy shit.
You get comfy here and we'll get started.
More damn coyotes around the house last night.
That's just how it is.
Where's the bed wagon?
No, thank you. I will keep my hair as it is. Thank you very much.
I know what you're thinking. Why doesn't every barber work in a saloon? All right, but it's only going to get longer.
I like Arthur's hair long and the beard fluffy.
You didn't see me?
Didn't touch you.
Good to see you. So, what are you aiming for today?
So, let's see.
They
Start.
told me a man of the clergy joined a poker game down at Flatneck Station. So drunk, he could hardly play.
Yep. That was our reverend, alright. Hold on. Let's do this in a different fashion. Let's go through the...
Well, all right. This will be here when you need it. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see. I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo.
Yep, exactly what I wanted to do.
Hey, beautiful condition. Keep it up. It doesn't hurt to stock up on ammo. You never know.
There is pump action.
Unless you maintain that peace, more often you'll have to see me. It's up to you. How about you get some new sights for this, huh?
More accuracy? Yes, please. Rifling for a shotgun. Yeah, I mean, if you're shooting slugs. Let's actually put sights on it.
Very pleased
Yeah.
with this.
Okay, now that looks a bit tacky.
I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo. It doesn't hurt to stock up on ammo. You never know.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of shotguns anyway. I'm happy with my repeater, but
Thanks.
at least now I have the option.
Okay, my girl.
I could do a bounty hunting mission. Nah, let's actually head home. It's getting on towards 10 already. Well, it's half 10, but I do have to work tomorrow, so I won't be doing an ultra long stream, that's for sure. If you ride the same route every so often, you will see the same people over and over again. That dude with a sack on his back, on his shoulder, he spawns there every time I came through Valentine so far. Every time.
How do you do?
Hey there, mister.
Hello there. Easy.
Oh, I'm supposed to go up, around up? No, okay. Talking of always taking the same route, I've written down here so often. I automatically did so again, even though that's apparently not the most efficient route. Oh shit. I didn't kill that bunny, oh god. I'm a horrible person.
Hold up.
I just find it so incredibly funny that he just picks the just picks the squirrel up and puts it in his pocket. Just like that. With intestines in and all.
Easy, easy.
What? What? I'm not exactly where that shot, those shots went.
There we go. Yeah. So up now. Just hold on there, girl.
The long skinning animation this time again. And I think I will take the carcass with me too. I mean, I looked like an absolute monster afterwards, but... Because I'm now completely blood smeared.
Easy there. Whoa, easy.
A buffalo. Or bison, whatever. Only 1 star. Not worth the hustle.
Okay there.
Wait, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, down over the... Wait, what? Yeah, on the other side of the tracks.
That much game is barely worth cooking.
What? That much game is barely worth cooking? What?
Easy now.
Puff. This is just so disgusting. Basically grab grab the body by the asshole and just pull until the skin comes off. Yeah.
There we go.
And you know what? I think these are already rotting. I hear flies. No, the turkey's okay. Either that one or that turkey. Yep, I'm in the way. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whoa there. Easy. Good girl. There.
There was a snake in the grass. So we should be coming... No, this is Coyote Land. Once we crossed the other way of the railroad tracks, then it's boar country again, and that's where I actually want to hunt. But I expect to be waylaid in a moment, basically.
Serves him right. Slow it up.
Spooky music. I mean, it's a free wagon, and I didn't even have to kill the rightly owner for it. Well, it's quite a bit out of the way, but... Wait, is there a road in that direction somewhere? No. Yeah, crap, that... I can't take a wagon cross-country. I mean, I guess I technically probably could, but...
Okay.
Well...
Slow up now.
Well, so much for that then. I saw that drop way too late. I mean...
Yep.
Funny that it is now a riding horse. Or is it? Can I lead it and hook it back up? This is a giant horse. A Suffolk Punch. Yeah, I don't think I... Poor horse has to to pull this entire cart now on its own. Oh well. I wonder if that was my random encounter for the night. Look at all those good boy points. Constantly getting a huge amount of money off of buying at the general store, and I mean probably at the... Ah, crap. I hope my horse teleports here when I sell the wagon.
Okay then. Yep. Figured this might be of interest to you.
Well, ain't this a lovely little thing? Deal. And this is for you. So long.
Oh, thank you. My horse did teleport here.
Let's go, girl.
And the turkey is still attached. Beautiful.
You're all right now, girl.
just. You robbed and murdered your way across half the country.
It's all lies. I ain't never been more than 5 miles from home.
Easy there. Just wait a second, girl. Good haul today, girl.
So the way I'm riding right now, will that... That's through a lot of nothing, so let's actually follow the road then.
Easy, easy.
So that's the first skunk pelt I found. And especially, I mean, it's gruesome as fuck skinning a rabbit that way, but I would never do that with a skunk. That's just plain old disgusting.
Good, my girl.
Simply because, well, skunks have their stinky gland at the butt end.
Easy now.
Well, that skin is ruined now. Oh well.
Okay then, girl.
And yes, I don't imagine skunk being very good eating. Because even without the smell, I don't think that the meat is very good. Even more horses. So many horses here. Hello. I wonder what he has done. Because I saw him around here somewhere. And he got back on his horse and ran like hell.
There we go.
Crap, there was a squirrel here. And for something I needed squirrel pelts.
Hold up.
I think for the satchels. Again, I still need boar pelts.
Whoa, easy.
I mean, I technically still need perfect boar pelts, but...
Easy, whoa.
Don't concern yourself. Go shoot.
Law finds me, they'll get an earful about you. Better believe it.
Well, there's one still in the carriage.
You shoot a prisoner in a cage?
Yes.
You think this makes you a hard
Fucking hillbillies.
Slow up now.
I don't know, it's a... I mean, in theory, you still can give them away for food. For additional food. But apparently half of the shit I have on here is already rotting. Yeah, but to be honest, I don't care about the quality of the meat. It's for the camp. So.
Okay there.
Nope, that's deer. That's someone who might think I did this here.
Easy there. Easy, easy.
And to be honest, like I said, I'm technically looking for wild boars, but I have no clue where they usually hide. I know I have seen some down here by the lake. So that's where I'm headed right now. And then I'm headed to camp.
Slow it up.
Well, I'm not sleepy yet, no, but soon. Why? Did I miss a wild boar? Ah. Yeah, and I'm more or less shutting down soon. I'm now actually just riding back to camp.
Easy.
Apparently the medicine supplies are completely garbage right now.
What's the sheriff's costume all about? Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
All right, Pierce.
Well done, Mr. Morgan. This is going in the pot.
Sure. Might as well make some money off it.
Thank you. Many thanks.
What's this? Predator bait? Okay. What's this then? Cover sand lotion.
Well, the quality's a bit lacking. We won't get much for it.
Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it.
Thank you, Arthur.
I like that. Don't mention it.
I mean, if I go for a strawberry yogurt, I aim for the kind that actually has strawberries in it. Like chunks of strawberry. $50? Yeah, I'll keeping that one for me. Yeah, I mean, if you want to catch up on the story, I have all the VODs, or most of the VODs, and otherwise there's a lot of on my YouTube. Oh. But yeah, have a good one. Thank you for popping in. There must be a better way to do this kind of thing, right? Oh yeah, oh, for inventory management? Oh yeah, that's... You know what, let's invest a lot of stuff into all the lodgings here. Yeah, the inventory. I mean, it is clearly
Morning to you.
Long day ahead.
clearly a console port. Sleep well, Snow. And I guess see you tomorrow.
Put on some warmer clothes, friend.
So let's see, can we by any chance craft anything cool?
I've jotted down a few things that I think could be nice additions around here.
Okay, so I still need the perfect elk here. Yeah, the multiplayer is
My items are one of a kind, Mr. Morgan.
panther pelt. Perfect panther pelt. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Perfect raccoon and perfect bison.
I'll need some more materials before I can make something like that.
This needs a perfect boar and a perfect iguana skin. Okay. Beaver and rabbit.
Hi, Hosea.
Hi there, Abigail.
Everything okay?
2 perfect cougar pelts. Okay. Yeah.
Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
So yeah, I need at least 5 boar pelts. Perfect. Yeah, a total of 5 perfect boar pelts, and I have none at the moment, I think. Because I wasted it on my...
Hey.
Hey.
What did King do?
A real bad thing. So we never stopped wandering.
Ah, there he is. England's finest.
Don't irritate me, boy.
The truth hurts, don't it?
I love Sean. What's this? Brazen bank robbery, 3-man assault. Major T.J. Belfort has been a cashier at the bank house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's have a good night's rest of 19 hours. And while that's happening, I will end for the night. So let's see, who can we raid? Anyone here? Come on, Twitch, start loading. Huh. I don't know. Weird time to stream for me. Nobody I usually raid is live. Well, let's see if the kitties are live, hey? What was it? Cute kitties? No, adorable kitties. Kittens? So, yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you had a good night, and oh, is there now? Yeah, hold on. We can go raid somewhere else. It's an easy click. I mean, I cancelled it for now. Let's go there then. Let's hop over to some music. Not sure what kind of music. Hello, bye-lo. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm currently closing shop. Yeah, perfect timing to say goodnight, I guess so, yeah. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you had enjoyed the stream. Next week I will be back at work. So I won't do these early streams and not as often. And, but yeah, I will probably more stick to my usual schedule. But worry not, I will still continue the game. So, yeah.
Good morning, Arthur.
Let me... Come on. Browser, let me copy that. So, yeah. There's the... Wherever the chat is for you, is the the raid command. Or the raid message. Thank you for putting it in. And, yeah, time is about to run out. And Arthur's being talked to. So I gotta head out now. So, have a good one. See you on the other side. Bye-bye.